Welcome back. This is Martin and Game 2. So, I've been really busy grinding stuff offline, and I have this quest to. Let me see if I can get to it here. Harvest 100,000 resources. And you can see I'm at 75,000, so I'm 3/4 of the way there. But that's a lot of resources, and I didn't even have I wouldn't even have storage for all of this. So what I did was I started building a little bit, and put some rails on the outside of that, and kind of clean some things up and move things around. I have a grinder now. Inside my production room, and I'll show you something I found in one of the loot drops. There's a 535 crossbow, and what I did was I went to the there's this crafting skill tonic. And what that does is it pumps up your crafting skill for a temporary period, so that you can craft, a few things at a very high crafting skill. And so when I did, I got this guy, 637. So a 23% crafting skill bonus, which isn't the best, but it's almost 100% more than what I had originally. Well, it is a little over 100% more. So I have that, and let's see. Outside of that, do I have anything new here? I do have this baby pterodon that I just hatched here not too long ago, and it has a double mutation, one in health and one in stamina. And there's should be a nice little pink color. I haven't got it out yet. It's only 12%. Just hatched that one up here not too long ago. And let's see, been grinding. I've been getting a lot of these popsicles, and you can see that I have uniform. These are skins over it. I've got the Crocs. I have the pants and the fishing jacket and the fishing hat and everything on there. So I have that. And then I had all these resources, so I decided I'm just going to build a bunch of foundations and stuff. And I knew I was wanting to build a house or a living quarter for me, and so that's what I did. So that's it over there. So we can run over there and take a quick look at it. I haven't finished decorating on the inside. I'll probably be touching it up a little bit. But the first thing you might notice is I've got a swimming pool. So I've got a swimming pool and a deck, and then there's a double deck right there. And then when you come over here to the front, it's like this. You open up the doors. I've got an elevator here in the middle. I have the megalodon teeth, so those are expensive. I'm still working on getting the fish mounts and stuff. I've got the piano, so I can start playing some music. And let's see, how do we do that? It's we can do Survival Evolved OST main thing. And he just sits there and it plays that music for us while we're in here. And then when you go up the elevator, nice little cozy. Still see the megalodon teeth. I've got a campfire, got an air conditioner over here, bunk beds, and a lot of this stuff I found in loot drops. So the bunk beds and the air conditioner and that campfire. Or I can't fire with that. Yeah, let me turn this down just a little bit. Is there a way to do that? There we go. Attenuation. Okay. So, yeah. So that's what I've been doing. I thought I parked my Megalodon over here. It had plenty of food. See if I can track him here. I had a Megalodon. Right there. Where'd you go? Oh, you're over there. How did you get all the way over there? Alright, come here, boy. Here we go. Here's my Megalodon. And so I tamed him the other day, and I just never got around to. Well, I need to put those walls on there. I think I made those. I just haven't put them on there yet. So I know I had him on neutral, didn't I? Did you eat something? You did. Good boy. You ate something there. Okay, because I know we didn't have all this stuff on you. And so, yeah, so that's kind of what I've been doing. And the greenhouse is doing great. I'm getting a ton of eggs out of this stuff. I've got these guys here going. Ahsoka's doing a really good job on those little penguin stuff. I picked up some babies and stuff like that, basically for their actual traits and stuff. So let's see, 216 paleothylos. So I'm going to try to get that up a little bit. I did get the Rex all tamed up, and then I have the two Uties, and the Utie, that Utie is fertile. I mean, look at this. In 24 hours, she's laid 148 unfertilized eggs, but I mean, she is pooping out eggs. And I only have one of them. And let's see, who is this one? The terror birds, they pooped out as many as what the Utie has. I guess I've only got one of them too. So they've been pooping out those eggs. I need to probably get a bunch of these pterodons out of here. Because I've got so many pterodon eggs. And this stuff is so heavy. It is so heavy. And so Archelon is making the algae. I mean, everything seems to be going pretty good. Kernel egg there. So what I want to do today is I want to get a Dunkley. And that's a underwater tame. And possibly some ichthyornises, some dolphins and stuff. So I want to go down and get some underwater tames. So I may need some meat for them. Let's see, I don't have any prime meat. What am I going to do for meat? Have those in there. Take those out so they don't. I crafted up the crafting tonic there with that, so that's what I did with that. Let me see. I need prime meat. Well, we'll cross that boat when we get there. Oh, you're still following me? You're such a good little... I need a name for it, though. So not too many sharks have been coming up. I mean, I'd get one every once in a while, but out here there's like 1,000, so I'll take one every once in a while, and I'll eventually close that off. I think I've got the gates and stuff in order to do that. But yeah, let me get my scuba gear on, and we're gonna go. We're going to go on an underwater adventure. I have not been underwater other than to grab a little bit of oil a little while ago to finish up the grinder. But I want all this oil here. I want to get a Dunkley, possibly a Bazzy, Basiosaurus, the whale. And so just have some underwater tanks and stuff like that going. And so I don't even know where to start looking from. I'm just down here adventuring and so let's just take a look, see what we have out here. If I go into the close-up mode or the first person, it looks really funky. It has the goggle frame. All right, so they should be down pretty deep. I don't think I want to tangle with the Mosasaurus. This thing only doesn't have any imprinting, so I guess if we find a really nice female, we could pick it up as well. I've not seen a donkey. I've not seen a bazzy. All I've seen are mantas. I've seen a few ichthyornises and rays. There's an ichthyornis up there. 135. You would think there'd be a lot of donkeys down here in this trench. I think I'll pass on the plesiosaurus as well. I want a donkey, a bazzy, maybe a breeding pair of bazzies. There's a ducky, level 20. I don't think that would do me any good. There's those electrophoruses over there, basically electric eels, giant electric eels. But that level 20 Bazzy is what I'm looking for. Not Bazzy, but the level 20 Dunkley. Just need one much higher level. There's another 20 there. The 50 right there in front of me. The anglerfish would be nice. In fact, I may even breed some really good ones up for pearl fishing. Yeah, I don't want that. The Loplorodon. Anglerfish, 60. How's my tank doing? I have that ascended tank, so should last for a while. Found all the scuba gear out of blue drops because I'm not even level high enough to make it. There's a 140, 90, 140 has decent colors. I have to take out these others. Megalodon's hitting fairly hard. There he is. Alright, let's switch over to Narcos. See where he went to. There you are. Maybe 2 more shots should get him. Like this guy's colors. I was going to hold out for a 150, but the colors. Okay, so what do we need? We need mutton or raw prime meat. What do I have? I have fish, and that is not going to cut it. I was hoping to find a Basosaurus down here before I did anything. That way I could get some raw meat, prime meat off of it, but I haven't seen one. We may have to just pass on him. I do need to figure out my prime meat situation. That's kind of cool over there. I think plesiosauruses also give prime meat too. And those are cnidarias. They'll sting you off your mount. Let's take a look at this little crystal field here. Uh-oh. It's a Toothos. Get that Toothos head off too. Where am I on the map? Okay. This is kind of cool. I have no idea how big this is. Oh, there's a Mosasaurus. No idea how big all this stuff here is, so the actual depth perception is well. It's a Toothosaurus, another Mosasaurus. Oh no, what is this? Electrosaurus. Maybe in trouble. Get me out of here. And see those heads. I'm in trouble. I think I'm in trouble. Get anything out of it I want. Oh. Well, that's the first time I've died in a long time. Alright. Rip, All right. Let's see. I have no way to get back down. So we are out of the water again. I have a friend who just started playing on this, and so it's funny. He's making fun of me now. I was stunned. I couldn't get rid. The Tootho had me. I thought I was faster than those guys, and then the Mosasaurus was up there with him. Oh, it was just crazy. It was just crazy. Get this red drop here while I can. And then let's see, there's a berry here. 55. Alright, there's a Megalania saddle. Another berry. Oh, how am I going to get back in the ocean? Go see if I can find him here real quick. Brand new player to Ark. I wanted him to. He's still trying to figure out how to move around and do stuff. And I wanted him to experience Ark there first, and then I'll go ahead and put him in my tribe. And just let him learn how to play the game. I'll kind of teach him some things. Okay, he's at 1825. I'm going to switch over here to Lando here real quick. Lando, can you carry me? Yeah, you're fine. I don't want to scare him with a griffin. Track saddle. Right around here. Have some veggie cake. There he is. We'll see what he's doing here. Just having a little conversation with him. Real life friend here. See if I can drop him some food. Yeah, I'm just waiting on him. T-Rex. I'm usually a solo player, so I'm looking forward to playing with some people. My son should be playing here shortly. And then I've got some other relatives that are going to be playing when they get off vacation. Alright, looks like he went to sleep. So he either logged out or I don't know what happened. Not able to prank him any. Give him some hide. Give him that. I'll just give him all that. A little bit more food there. Alright. So I would like to, while I'm in this area here, he was going to have to go to lunch or dinner, but I thought he was going to be on for a little bit longer. So I just want to try to get some more of those slippery things. Those little penguins there that flash across the ground. See if there's any more up here. Not today, Pego. Not today. Don't have time to mess with you. If I did have time, I would lie about it and say I didn't have. Whoa, there's one. Where did it go? Are they falling down in here? I saw one on. Is it down there? Huh. Could probably find 2 or 3 more by the time I try to figure out. Oh, this is a pretty moss chops. Look at that. Cooked lamb chops. Oh, sorry, buddy. Look at those colors. And a 145 at that, too. Usually you see those type of colors on like 20s. Yeah, he's just trying to get the game running, and on his computer he didn't have a mouse. He was just going to do it on a laptop, I believe. And just trying to figure out how to navigate, and which is what we've all done, just try to figure out how to get a computer to actually run this freaking game. My computer is a decent computer. I mean, it's not your typical, off the counter type computer. I mean, I had it built, and I still have to run on very, very low graphics. Otherwise, I crash, and I still crash every once in a while. That pretty one. He was gonna steal something if I didn't do that, but you face planted inside my claws, so. Well, I must have cleaned out every one of these things, and nobody has spawned back. I'm assuming they're probably getting a dodo spawn. We'll just take care of all of these dodos, and could be in the Lystro spawns too. Nice looking 145 Lystro. Too bad he was at the wrong spot at the wrong time. Oh, I still gotta figure out what I'm gonna do in the ocean. Not too far from the swamp, so I could get a berry to get me in there. Nick the Ornis would, here's some buzzing around over here, and Nick the Ornis would be nice. I think you can shoot off the back of them. Why are you so squirrely? I can't even hit you. Get out of the way, Parasaur. That one got me 6. Thought there were two over here. There it is. So I need at least another 150 of these things. And I'm getting anywhere between 4 and 7. Got 5 that time. There's one. Oh, they bounce off every little thing. Let's see. Go across here. Is that a yellow drop over there? Can't tell if it's a yellow drop or a white drop. Maybe there's a swim over there. And this is what happens every single time. Just as soon as you get close. Oh, there's a 95. Pago that wanted me here earlier. Where's he at? There he is. Let's see. This is my base that I started. Back many moons ago. All right. Well, I am going to call it a day here. So, kind of a disaster. We went out to look for a donkey and then lost our only megalodon, our only sea tame. So, um, but the underwater looks cool. It's deadly, but it's cool. So, with that said, we'll see you on the next one here, and I've got friends joining, and hopefully we can have some fun adventures together. All right, bye.